Hi everyone, it's 5 a.m. So I woke up ready to go to the east. It's 6 a.m. and I'm ready to go to Eastern Uganda. As you can tell from the title of this video, we are heading to the east. It was quite a fascinating journey. Eastern Uganda is quite a very interesting place because most of the places are filled with mainly three cities. That is Lugazi, Jinja, Iganga, and Bugiri. So I was looking forward to checking out all those things, and this video documents pretty much my journey. But now at this point, I really have to get my mask on because it's so polluted. But we're just in Namumve. That's where I started off because that's where I stay, and I always have my tea with me, and I make sure that once I have my tea, I'm good to go. And then a few snacks, usually a smoothie. So I decided to go ahead and pick whether I'm gonna go with sugars or salts, because mix them together messes up your system, and with that you always have difficulties on the journey. So being an industrialized area, one thing you have to know, I know masks are only for COVID, please have your mask on. There's a lot of fog, it's pretty early, and there's no jam. I kind of like it. I think people having jam are the ones coming to town. So on my journey started out from Nalya, we passed Kira town, went all the way to Namumve, and I know I've always known Namumve for Coca-Cola mainly, and and red paper, Jomai Industries. In my mind is thinking about, wait, there's so many churches in this area, so many mosques, and so much religion going on. But it's quite fascinating when you see what people are into and what people really like. For a start, there's so many routes, but this time we went for the route that was the shortest, and this trip took us 4 hours and 21 minutes approximately, but with a few stops here and there to grab a drink, to take a bathroom break, it ended up being 5 hours. I didn't really get to learn the language so well, but I learned how to say hi. And then after that, I switched to English. I finally get along with just speaking English. So if you know English, you can get along pretty much in all parts of Uganda. Okay, so this is one of the most industrial area with night shift leaving. All these guys are going to work or coming from work. With every corner there's some kind of factory. I haven't seen this many people in a while. It's not a dust pollution, but actually air pollution. Lugazi is so air polluted that you can't actually see where you're going because it's fogged for a while, and then once you're out of the factory area, then you actually get to see it. Our trip was to make sure we head to the east for only for less than 24 hours, so we nailed it. trying to find a place to eat something. Nama Wajalo, pastry, all food. I think I want to get gonja. I don't like the meat. I'm not a meat person. But I like the gonja so much. That's what I'm getting. Oh, yeah, we're the first section. Take a look. Yes. So I was looking at every location, and there's this similar difference with where to sleep and where to eat, which restaurant, which hotel, which gas station. And it turns out that you don't know which one is what unless you use an app. Check out the variety of apps, and let me know if you want me to talk about places you can sleep at when you actually travel and how to find those places. Oh, let me have a look at your shirt. I know, it's quite a cool shirt. I didn't see this one.
Are you gonna buy from him?
The shirt?
I'm gonna get him gonja.
Yeah, I don't want to mix the sugars and salt. Has two forests, and for a minute I got lost in which forest was actually Mabira until I reached here. I was like, oh wait, which forest is this? So turns out this is Mabira forest. Do not get lost here. Now that's the rule. So now this is Mabira forest. We're almost there. So it's about, I think it's supposed to take 4 hours, but with stops and getting something to eat. This forest, both sides. I don't know why there are accidents always in this area, despite the place being. I think it would be nice to have a twilight moment in there, like a short. Oh yeah, actually I've shot a lot of movies in there. So give me those vibes, like Lost in the Forest. The movie called Je vous dis. I have no idea what it just said. But yeah.
What did you say?
I have no idea. I was thinking of a French movie. When you come back from the trip, or when you reach where you're going, please detox so you don't want to get infections or get sick, which I always do every time I travel anywhere. When I'm going, I take a detox, natural plant-based. Let me know if you want me to share that with you. And then when I come back, I also make my natural or plant-based detox from all the pollution, the dust, and whatever I picked up on the way to any trip. Let me know if you want me to share with you the recipe of that. Drop it in the comments. If you've been to Nyege like I have, that's as far as I've traveled to Eastern Uganda. So this was my first time to go beyond. Hello, the Nile Bridge. I've been looking forward to this. Yes! No, this was fast. We're gonna do this again. It's magical. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my god. I makes my eyes with the beauty. I've only got an experience of this bridge for the first time. I couldn't even change my face. When was this thing launched? 2 years ago. Okay, so that's it. But for a minute, I hope that actually be something different about the bridge, where the middle section is for pedestrians or for cycling. For a minute, I was actually looking forward to seeing the bridge having something different, like the pedestrian area being right in the middle. You can just walk by, relax, chill, check out the area, see the Nile, have cycling right in the middle, so you can cycle right in the middle of the road. But yeah, what can I say? So I love to take trips, and one of the things is I always want to carry my own bottled water, and that makes way too much sense, I think, because there are no chemicals in my bottled water that I've actually carried. The other thing is some snacks in the car, because some of the snacks are not going to be found in the supermarket. The other thing is the legendary side food, like chicken and gonja. I'm not really a chicken or meat person, so I always go for anything with plant-based. It's my thing. I'm trying to be in a music. This is Manga town. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Manga or Maga. I have no idea, but one of those is right. It's quite dull. There's literally nothing. Okay, so basically if I'm recommending where you can hang out, this is not a place to hang out. It's just a place to go through. There's no activity, nothing really fascinating. is just homes and mountains and farming. Actually, that's what I'm saying. And I was looking around to see if there's any activity around here or anything people can do. The only thing I see is hiking, because there's a mountain around on the side. So you can hike to just visually look at nothing, or try to see if you can see the river Nile. The other option is a lot of market shopping. And well, you're shopping the same thing that is in town: tomatoes, onions, and mangoes. That's pretty much all. Nothing fancy. It's just cheaper than town. Yeah. The other thing is walking or cycling. If you get on a bike just to see the community and see what people actually do, because there's really nothing. It's so boring. Okay, so let's just go. This is Bukoyo. Yes. Sometimes I think I'm pronouncing these things wrong. Bukoyo and Bukoyo. Which one is right? I know I've mentioned there are 4 main towns that are worth looking forward to, but away from those towns, there are these subsections that are worth checking out. Not really a lot of activities, but just checking out the lifestyle of people, how they live their lives, what they do, the schools, and that's the only way actually to know a town, if you meet the locals. But when you don't meet the locals and stay in a hotel, and then after that you resort and go, then you don't really know the area until you meet the locals. So that's another thing I notice every time I travel and you get to check out. I love to live by my motto that I'm always ready to pack my bags and travel. So perhaps we could check out northern Uganda or southern Uganda if that exists. I really don't know, but we'll see. I'm in Bugiri town. Bugiri, I know. I'm trying to see what's really interesting here. But I guess I have to ask Google, GPS, and also try out some apps. There's so many places to sleep out here, but that's not what I am. So Bugiri town, Nalya, Bugiri town. This area has a very colonial feel to it. Like the construction, the architecture has a very explorer feel. I feel like the explorers, when they moved across Uganda before they went to Uganda. Now you just reveal. Okay. So it feels like the colonialists actually took a walk before they reached Buganda Kingdom to take over. Past here. Seriously, the architecture is very colonial. Let me show you. The beauty I like is, despite this town being cast away from the capital city of Uganda, all the towns have their own basic needs catered for. That if you're in Iganga, you have pharmacies, you have grocery stores, you have markets, you have hospitals, schools, post offices, you have banks and takeouts, you have gas stations, hotels, restaurants. Basically, you can live a life by just staying in one town, and then when you cross over to Jinja, which is legendary, you can do something. If you go in Bugiri town and just stay right in Bugiri, you'll find that all these things are actually there that you need to live, that you need. Even the internet access is available. My internet was on all the time through the journey. You have everything. You can go to the hospital and get some painkillers if you need to. You can access the bank. It's pretty basic. It's not fast as it is in the city, but it is available. So, well, not everyone uses the same thing anyway. Okay, so I'm going to try out something I haven't done since I last visited my grandmother's place, and that is night condo. I think that's how it's called. That is drilling water out of that thing right there. I want to try it out. It's been a while. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. Oh, it's actually easy. I thought it was hard. I last did this when I was 8 years old. Is it coming? I actually know how to ride a bike, but not this one, the mountain bike. So, you'll give it one more try. I fell, but not this time. Oh!
Oh, betul. Oh, betul.
Apa dia kan dia kain?
Coba.
Aja gue cukup jauh dah. Oh jauh. Gimana?
Anyway, I carried a mask, but actually for really much nothing, since no one actually really is wearing a mask. So Hey guys, so we've reached the end of the trip. It's been an amazing journey of 4 hours. Eastern Uganda from Kampala. You drive all the way to the most industrialized area. That's the first thing I noticed. One, too many churches and mosques. Two, a lot of manufacturing industry. So you have to have your mask on because high chances the smell is going to be annoying. There's a lot of pollution. I feel like I have a headache at this point. So with every corner you turn, there's a factory for this, for steel, a factory for gas, a factory for clothing, so much stuff. And as you have seen, but it was a great journey. It's sunny. I like it when it rains. But yeah, so that's why I think I had to have this in. I usually put a laced version outfit for comfort and for absorbing the weather. So it's been great. Please do subscribe. Let me know if you want me to talk about anything else, or because I'm hoping it'll be nice to check out northern Uganda, also check out southern Uganda if that exists. I have no idea if that exists, but at this point I'm really exhausted and I'm trying to stay hydrated by drinking a lot of water. There's a lot of stuff on the road passing by. Thank you. Do subscribe, leave me a comment and a notification button right on the bell below.